Yeah, just before we get into hockey and the game tonight, which I'm sure everyone wants to talk about, I do want to mention that obviously with Carla McLeod and the Ottawa Charge, just the Boston Fleet are right behind her, and it's a sad thing to hear, but she's strong, and she's going to get through it. And I know that Jamie Lee Rattray has started something here tonight, where every win we're donating money to cancer research. It's a start, something that we're really proud to be doing.
Look forward to questions.
Emma.
Very different first and second period there. You come out really hot, 19 shots on goal, and then the second period seemed to slow down a little bit. What did you see was the difference on the ice that contributed to that?
I think it's just the human aspect of it. You come out in the first period, and our thought tonight was we wanted to jump on Vancouver early. We didn't start on time in Toronto. It took us a while to get into that game, and so the message tonight was to get after it early. I thought we did a really good job, and when you get that many chances, as we did in that period, and they don't go in the net as many times as you want them to, it's natural for players to start looking for more and start thinking offense and forgetting about the details of the game. And I thought that's where it kind of bit us a little bit in the second period, but credit to our group. Okay, we just, we fixed it right away and came out in the third and had a real strong period.
Alexis from Channel 5 Boston. How lucky do you feel to have Erin Frankel in the net?
Well, it's like a Christmas present that came early. She's awesome, and I've said it before in pretty much every press conference so far, but when you have goaltending that is that solid, it gives your team confidence in any situation, whether you're having a great first period, whether you're down in a game. It keeps the belief strong that we have a wall behind us keeping pucks out of the net, and she works so hard at her craft and deserves everything that she gets coming her way.
Coach Laura Everett, Boston Women's Sports.
Hi, Laura.
Talk about what it was like to shift from playing at Songus to playing here.
Well, I've only played at Songus once. This is now again, and they're both great arenas, both great venues. I thought tonight it was loud. I know the building wasn't fully there tonight; it wasn't fully sold out, but I thought it was loud. It's a unique environment to be able to play downtown Boston, and even for me driving to the game today was cool. Just to be right in the middle of the city, and credit to our fans at Songus too, and in Lowell, like they bring it, and they brought it on that first night, and we're lucky to play at both venues.
And a follow-up question. Today we got the announcement about playing at the Garden. I'm wondering if you'd be willing to reflect on that, what that means for you and what it means for the team.
It's so cool. I mean, that's like as genuine as I can say it. It's just a cool feeling. I'm excited. My family's excited. I'm probably gonna be bugging our team services guy for quite a few tickets for that game. Yeah, I mean, I'm also very happy for our players. It's the first professional women's game that's played at TD Garden, and with the growth of the league and the product on the ice, I think they deserve it. And I think we're gonna, let's get the Boston strong out there and get everybody to fill the building, because I think they'd be missing a great hockey game if they didn't.
You guys are the second team, WHL to win the first 3 games, and the other is Minnesota, who won the Walter Cup that year. What's kind of your reaction to that, and how does this start kind of set the precedent for the rest of the season?
Well, I'd be lying to you if I said it's a great feeling to start like this, and we're really it's cliche, but we're really a process-driven staff and team. So we're kind of looking at this as a beginning point. We have a lot of work to do still, and for as well as we've played, and for the wins that have come with that, we feel like we're not even to the point of where we want to get to with this team. There's so much untapped potential in our whole entire lineup. And that's what we're going to push into every day and try and maximize those individuals.
Lydia Murray, freelance. Can you kind of elaborate on that a little bit? Like, what do you see as more of this team's untapped potential?
Yeah, it started for me in the summertime. we challenged our coaching staff right away that we said when we came into the season, we wanted to get to know our players very well. And it wasn't about making assumptions on players. It was just getting to know their game and how we can help them. And as I went one by one through players that have had some success in this league and some that haven't, I'm watching them and I'm going, that player should be having success in this league, and there's a lot more we can give to them. And great skating team, a lot of skill, a lot of players that have had success at the college level. And so when I'm watching that from a coaching standpoint and from our coaches, we're like, well, why can they have so much success at the college level and not so much here? We got to bridge that gap. And so that's where we, put our hats on or put our work boots on and come up with which we've done as a development model for each player. We're working towards getting them to a place where they can contribute to our team and to the league every single night, and that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Abby Newhook now has 2 goals in 2 games. What does she do well that puts herself in a position to be able to score those goals?
She's so smart. Very smart. She's a step ahead of everybody, and I mentioned it before. Like her feet, she's not Sophie Shirley. Okay, Sophie Shirley's the fastest player, on the ice most nights, but Newhook, she thinks the game very fast, so she's always in the right positions. And I've used the term crafty before. She's very crafty around the net. She can make plays in tight areas, and someone that we're excited about. I think untapped potential when you have that type of skill set, that type of hockey sense, and then there's all these other things that we can work on to round out her whole game. Exciting player for us moving forward.
Coach, you mentioned in your introductory press conference you wanted to be an aggressive style of hockey, even suffocating. Do you think you've done that 3 games in?
I think we've done it in spurts. I think we haven't found a way to do it consistently yet, but it's a taxing system on your legs and on your endurance, and we're doing it. We're not doing it all the time yet.
Haley Wynn has no goals to her name quite yet, but what's she doing that sort of makes an impact on the ice besides the stat sheet?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are watching the game. She's electric, right? Like, she breaks pucks out. When she's on the ice, it just seems like we get out of our end real quickly. Nothing seems to phase her. She's under pressure. First forechecker comes, shakes it off. Second forechecker comes, makes an outlet pass, and we're up the ice. Can't teach a lot of that stuff. You can help push her along the way with her defensive side of the game and things like that, but she's so dynamic, and you can't really get it from her. You go in there and she just makes one move and she's out the door and making that play up the ice. So there's not enough things you can say about her. She hasn't scored yet, but they're coming.
You guys have been able to stay out of the box pretty well for the first 3 games. Can you kind of talk about how you injected that discipline into this team?
Well, I think that we want to check with our feet, not with our stick. We want to use our stick to go stick on puck and all the things that coaches talk about, but our main thing is check with our feet. And so when you reach and your stick gets horizontal, that's when the referee's hand goes in the air. So we stay away from that, and we want to be we're a fast team. There's no need to be reaching. So that helps a lot, and I think when in a game like tonight, when you're possessing the puck as much as you are, you're not so much on the defensive side, and you're not having to take penalties and get caught out on the ice too long. So that's helped us, but let's hopefully those penalties don't start coming now.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alan.